I missed the startup. Before we continue with today's video, I'd like to shout out the sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. This is their amazing forged carbon fiber phone case that I'm currently using. If you don't want a case, they still have money clips, they have carbon fiber wallets, and they're all made from 100% durable, lightweight carbon fiber. They also have tons of cool carbon fiber accessories, which make for great, amazing gifts for the holidays. And they're currently having some sales for up to 70% off for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So click the link down in the description below. Take advantage of their amazing sales for some awesome 100% carbon fiber products. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Finally back on the V4R. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the new V4R. While I take this bike to get some maintenance done, but that's gonna be for tomorrow's video. It needs a lot of work, so that video is gonna be for tomorrow. We're just gonna drop it off because it needs a new basket. The whole clutch is being fixed, as you guys know. Like, we fixed the clutch, but then realized the basket was out because the bike wasn't going into neutral. It was just like a whole process. So we're gonna go drop it off and get the new upgraded billet basket installed on this bike. We're finally putting on the carbon fiber wheels. I don't know if I even told you guys, but yes, I bought carbon fiber wheels for this bike at last. I wasn't sure about it. I was like, I don't know, like, carbon fiber isn't as durable, I want to say. Like, you know, I've seen and heard stories about that carbon wheels cracking and all that, so I was very hesitant about it, but I wanted to complete this build, so I was like, whatever, I'll get the carbon wheel for it to complete the look, because they look absolutely beautiful. I'm riding on wire right now. After we rode last time, I checked the tire, and literally, like, there was a small patch where it showed a little bit of wire, which the tire is like done, destroyed. One too many power wheelies and too many high-speed runs. The tires chewed up. So I was waiting for the new wheels to do the clutch, so we can put the new tires on the new carbon fiber rims. And yeah, hopefully the bike is going to be complete. It's going to feel solid. It's not going to have issues. But yeah, since I'm filming at night, I'm just going to be talking pretty much. You guys can't see much anyways. And this bike is hopefully going to be done very, very soon. What is going on here? Pretty bad accident. But yeah, the new V4R. Am I going to be getting that bike? No. I don't know how to, like, ease into it. Honestly, I think that bike is absolutely insane with how much horsepower it's making. 240 horsepower for the new Panigale V4R. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, that's just with an up map, so with a proper tuning, just like my bike, how it's tuned with red tuning, that bike is going to be making even more power. Now, why am I not getting that bike? Well, first and foremost, look what I've done with this bike. This bike is completely, as soon as I put on the wheels, I'm just waiting for one more part to become available, and this bike is going to be completely full carbon fiber. No, obviously it's not going to be like super legit full carbon fiber. You know, the frame and subframe got frame covers, not full-on carbon fiber frames, because that's not available. The only bike that has that is the Super Leg. Like, when this bike was announced, it was literally my dream bike. Like, I saw it because back then when this bike was announced, the original V4s were the skinny body, which is pretty much the V2 right now. Those were the V4s back then. They were slimmer, they looked pretty different, but kind of the same, you know. And then the V4R came out with the new fins on the side and the wings and all that, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, what? I think the first time ever you see wings OEM on a bike. So I was absolutely obsessed. I always thought Ducati is cool, but I definitely thought they outdid themselves when they made this V4R. And literally, it was one of my dream bikes, because before that, the Ninja H2 was my only dream bike. And then ever since this one came out, I was obsessed with it. I always thought it was like very expensive, and I didn't think I would ever get one, because I don't know, there's like, I had different priorities, you know, like it would be smart to spend that money on like a nice car, because I'm also a car guy, or like even like, you know, save up for a house. And yeah, this is a pretty expensive bike, like $40,000 MSRP before, you know, like taxes, fees, and all that stuff. So it's not a cheap bike by any means. So I never thought I would be getting it, because the Ninja H2, believe it or not, is actually cheaper than this bike. So I was like, okay, that bike is cheaper. I'd be like more willing to get that bike for sure. So I got the Ninja H2, as you guys know, got the R1M, and then I don't know, this was a dream bike of mine, so like I just full sent it. I had a full carbon V4S, and as you guys know, if you don't know, I crashed that bike. That was my first ever crash. It was very sad, and I got a little taste of Ducati, you know. So like when I crashed that bike, I just couldn't resist not getting a V4R. I always would like check availability for them, if they're on sale and all that. And when I finally like decided to do it, I kind of just like, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna send it. And I sent it and got this bike. So like, you know, it wasn't just about the bike, you know, it was kind of like me achieving buying one of my dream bikes. So besides the bike itself, it's very sentimental to me. I definitely will never sell this bike. Even if it like broke, I'll keep it like as an art piece in my house or something like that. So I absolutely love this bike, and I'm definitely not selling it to get the new R. Even the Super Leg, I thought about, and I talked to you guys about some of the videos when I was filming. Yeah, I was talking to you guys about like how I wanted a Super Leggera, but if I would get that bike, this bike is very, very similar to the Super Leggera. So it wouldn't make sense to have both, especially because the Super Leggera is like more than double the price of this bike. I would have to sell this bike, and literally like the main thing that's stopping me from getting that bike is having to sell this bike, because obviously like I'm not gonna buy both of them. That's just very expensive for no reason at all, since they're so similar. But I just can't get rid of this bike, you know, especially because like I keep modding it, and I've put in, as I said, like so much custom work and effort into it. So it means a lot to me. But for the new V4R, I personally have always told you guys I'm not a big fan of the new body on the V4s in general. I was hoping that the V4R would have a body upgrade, just like how when they released the initial V4R, it was different than the regular V4 and V4S. That's completely what I thought was gonna happen. I like would have bet money on it, but for whatever reason, when the V4R got announced, they did announce, you know, like they improved some of the internals, the engine, the bike is faster, it's making more horsepower. I think they said it makes I want to say 237 horsepower, but if you use like a certain, I think it was like Shell Ducati oil or something like that, then the bike makes 240 horsepower, which is insane, because this bike is making 221. That's bone stock. Well, the 237 that Ducati is claiming is with the exhaust and up map. So this bike with that same setup back then was making 234. So the bike is already making 3 more horsepower, and with the special oil that you're using, another 3, pumping it up to 240. So that's 6 more horsepower than this bike. As I said, that's with the up map. I don't know if that is kind of like mainly tuning, exhaust, or whatever, because obviously like I can put like a better exhaust on this bike and make more horsepower. Tuning obviously affects, you want like a healthy tune, not just a tune that just is getting the most out of your engine while harming it. Yeah, see, I'm pressing right here, but I can't go into neutral, and if I press really hard, just gonna shift into second gear, but I feel like I'm gonna break something. That's how like hard it feels. So that's what we're going to do. We got a billet basket, so hopefully it should last longer too, not get chewed up and destroyed like my last one. Very slow pull, because as I said, my tire is on wire, so I just wanted to hear it a little bit in the higher revs. But yeah, the new V4R is awesome when it comes to power and all that. I was disappointed with the looks of it and the livery of it. I don't think it looks nearly as good as this bike, with the sticker design, the livery, you know, the number 1, all that, whatever. And also, I do not think that the body itself looks as good as this one. They definitely needed to work on that, but I do respect the fact that they upgraded, you know, the engine, electronics, whatever. It's pretty much the same engine, just making a little bit more horsepower. I'm not exactly sure what they changed to get those extra, like, 3 horsepower. Well, technically 6 with the special oil. But as I was saying, I don't know if it's related to exhaust, because the exhaust is very different on the new one, and maybe they just put a more aggressive up map on it. I do not know exactly, but what's on paper is 240 horsepower, and that is 6 more than this, which is crazy. So that's literally the main reason why I am not getting the new V4R and I'm sticking with mine, because I absolutely love this bike. And as I was saying, I put in a lot of work that I'm gonna show you guys right now. I mean, the bike is literally every inch of it is custom. This is my most expensive build yet to date. I'll make a separate video like talking about how much I've spent on it and all the little details and probably most of the parts. But last time you guys seeing these wheels on this bike, the new carbon wheels are gonna look amazing. I'm still gonna film them a little bit while he installs them. I am dropping off the bike, but that's mainly because clutch basket is gonna take a while. He needs to test it and all that, but I'll stay in while he put the new wheels on and the new tires. As much as I like the V4R and it'd be amazing for content and all that, hopefully I'll get a chance to ride it, but I personally won't be getting it. This is my dream bike. I got it and I modified it to the max. Like, even this red right here is full carbon fiber that is painted. For some of you guys that don't know, this is the same fairing. I just painted over it to kind of give it kind of like a cleaner design, but I wanted to keep the Ducati red. It was painted in Italy professionally. The only thing left that is not carbon besides the rims, which we're going to put on, is this right here, the belly. I'm waiting for a certain design that I want to come out, and then when that comes out, that's going to be carbon as well. And besides that, everything on this bike is carbon. So obviously, besides like the tank, I didn't want to do the tank because it's the V4R tank. Just like the M1000RR video, I made a video about this. And also, I think, yeah, I got this bike a year ago, so happy anniversary to the V4R. I'll talk more about that in tomorrow's video when I pick up the bike and it's ready, hopefully, fingers crossed, with no issues and anything like that, because I genuinely do miss riding it. But as I said, this is currently my most expensive build, and it means a lot to me sentimentally, so that's why I don't ride it all the time, because I'm just kind of like worried about it in case, like, you know, because it's not always your fault. Sometimes people hate you, blah blah blah, whatever. We got the beautiful forged carbon Rotobox wheels. Look at these bad boys with the red details and everything. This is gonna look crazy. Oh yeah, I'll film a little bit of the process. Hopefully we're gonna put, like, you know, the wheels on the bike, film that just for this video, and tomorrow we're gonna pick it up when it rides good with the new clutch and everything like that. But yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions about the new V4R or my V4R or anything like that, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you think I should get it, as I said, it would be a smart idea for business to kind of like ride a new one, because then, you know, I can make new content. I don't think the bike is different enough in comparison to this. Like, I definitely like mine way better than the new R because of, you know, all the work and everything that I've done to it. But it still would be cool. Hopefully I'll get a chance to ride it. With my experience, I'm not, you know, like a professional, so I won't be able to tell the difference with minor things, but I might feel a couple things, you know. So yeah, it'll be cool to ride one of the new ones. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one, and I'll still add some clips of our right airplane that is very loud, some clips of the wheels being put on, or maybe a couple pictures, something like that. All right, later guys.
Crazy, man.
Looks cool up there anyways.
Okay, let me make some tools.